All right, guys, we got a barn burner going here. We got 34 seconds, trying to hold on, trying to get the second leg here. Hopefully we can push out, close on the low, get this win. 24 seconds. Just gotta hold on, getting a great push. 17 seconds. Definitely gonna do a countdown on this. 10, 9, 8, hold on, 7, 6, hold on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say it with me.
Easy money.
Okay, we're looking solid. This was a great call. We had a trend down, 1, 2 legs back retracement. So we knew we should be getting another leg of this distance. And that's what we're getting. That's what we got. So we was able to snatch 2 off of that price reading call, I guess I'll say. We gotta hold on for 28 seconds though. Anything can happen in the market, but we should be solid. It's looking suspicious though. I don't like that. Let's hurry up and get to this countdown, you know what I'm saying? A great call, perfect price action, perfect market cycle. Let's count it down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Say it with me.
Easy money.
Hey guys, JD here. Recently, someone in the comments asked me to make a video on taking 5-minute trades. So here it is. In this video today, we're going to learn how to scalp the market in the binary options market using a 5-minute setup. All right, so we're going to jump right into it. So now I just made a video a few weeks back about how to make $200 in a day. Or check the video, it's right here. Or not how to make $200. I was saying making $200 a day is actually life-changing money. You know, many times you see all these videos out here, people talking about making 1,000 in a couple hours or 10,000 in a day. And I was in that video, I was just explaining it like, hey, that's all fine and dandy if you can do it, but the average person can't do that, right? I like to talk about stuff that's realistic. I like to create strategies that's realistic. And I like to share information that's realistic that anybody can go out and actually do. So the only thing that's better than making $200, I can't say that. Let me say it this way. What's better than making $200 a day is to make $200 in 10 minutes. Okay. Like you saw in the intro, I actually made $200 in just about in a 10-minute time frame. And so that's great, right? Because who wants to trade all day? All right. I mean, really, at the end of the day, I want to be in the market. I want to get out the market. I want to hit $200 a day and I want to go on about my life. You know what I'm saying? Just because the market is open 24/7 doesn't mean you should be trying to trade all day long. All right. Again, and also many of us have jobs, kids, families, other responsibilities. Nobody wants to be in the market all day long. All right. Even me, and I love trading. But here's the thing. The more you're in the market, the more risk you have at risk, right? Every trade, you're risking your capital. Okay. So you want to be in the market as little as possible. You know, you don't want to be in the market all day. You want to analyze the charts, take the highest probability setups you see for that day, for that market, for that trend, for that moment, and be done. All right. And so a 5-minute trade is actually a great way to do that. All right. So again, if you follow this channel at all, you know that I put a lot of setups out here, right? So what's the best setup to take for just a 5-minute trade? I don't know, because they're all good setups. I mean, you could take range phase, you could take second entries, you could take rally based rallies. I mean, it all depends on what the market is doing. It all depends on what the market is doing, what currency pair you're trading, what the market condition is at that time that you're trading that pair. I mean, there's a lot of variables. Okay. So I can't just tell you this setup here is best for 5 minutes. I can't do that. I can't guarantee that. You know what I mean? It depends on the day, the market condition, the pair. There's just too many variables. Okay. But I am going to show you in this video one of my favorite setups, right? it's wifey's trade, I used to call it. You know, one of my favorite setups to take at a 5-minute setup is a lower high or higher low. And the reason is because that's kind of like a confirmation setup to where the market has tried to. So here's a tip. I've said this before. Let me say it in this video. The market loves to move in twos. The market moves in twos. So anytime you see the market try to do something twice and fails, it's probably going to go the other way. So that's a great, that goes along with higher lows and lower highs, because let's say the market has came down, made a low. It pushed up and it tried to come back down again and couldn't. And this time, this low is higher than this one. If you get a big candle going back the other way, it's a wrap. That's a great higher low entry because the market has tried to go short twice and couldn't. All right. So there's a very high chance that it's going to go up. Add to that, if you're using the 21 exponential moving average like I teach and love, if the EMA is way up here and that higher low happens down here, you know the EMA is probably going to act as a magnet. All right. So a 5-minute trade is a great setup in that case because we already got the higher low. The market tried to go short twice and couldn't. It's probably going to go hard the other way. The EMA is going to act as a magnet. So now you have a lot of votes. All right. You have a lot of votes to take that 5-minute trade in that particular condition. Okay. So I'm going to show some 5-minute trades here, but you have to understand that every market condition, it depends on the market condition. And so you can't just jump out in the marketplace and start trying to, you know, you can't just take every higher low. Every higher low isn't made the same, right? You have to read the price action. This is why I teach price action trading. All right. This is why I teach, AKA, the ability to read a price chart. All right. Because every trend isn't even the same, right? Some trends are choppy. Some trends are strong. You just heading straight up, you know, and when that trend is really strong, heading straight up, I like 3-minute trades in that situation. Five is typically going to work also, but I mean, I can get more shots at it at 3. But again, for the person who asks, we're going to look at some charts, right? And we're going to look at some 5-minute trades and some 5-minute setups. All right. And then we'll go from there. So without further ado, hit that like button for your boy real quick. Thank you. Appreciate it. Give you one more second to do it again. For those who, hit the subscribe too. Let me wait a minute. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, great. Now let's head over to the charts. Okay, guys, so we're over on some charts, and man, I tell you, I cannot make this stuff up. My computer, or not my computer, my trading platform here was already on this pound Audi because I put this trade into my swing trading titans community earlier, and man, I can't make this stuff up. Not only did it hit this sweet spot right here that I had previously drawn, I mean, prices was somewhere up in here, I think, when I first drew this. Not only did it just touch the mark as expected and just shot up for a great win, look what it did, people. It actually made the very setup that I just explained. Let's break it down. Okay, so I'm going to read this whole market, all right? I'm going to analyze the whole market for you, not just what's happening here, but see, history helps you when you're trading. So let's take a look at this whole setup. Okay, we have a clearly trending market. Prices are staying above the 21 EMA. We're trending up. So I drew my fib, right? I had the spot drawn. Then for those of you who have been watching this channel and have learned my understanding of price movement, and that we're going to get a understand the market cycle. That's what I'm trying to say. We get a perfect market cycle situation here. We got a trend down, trend break right here, retest to new low. It's clear. Okay, so we know that the dominant trend is up because that's what I drew the fib off of. This is nothing but 2 legs of correction, which is normal. It's just perfect price action, which is normal price action. All right. So once you get the trend down, trend break, and retest to new low as a price action trader, you're expecting another leg of this distance. We're expecting the market to begin to trend up again, which is exactly what it did. I mean, that's just perfect price action. Here's your 2 legs back of correction. I mean, this is a perfect market cycle. It's a perfect market cycle. The whole thing is a perfect market cycle. But if we're scalping for a 5-minute setup, I want you to see the entry that I just described. I mean, I did not. Man, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I did not plan this. This just happened on its own. Check it out. Okay. Well, let me see what I want to grab. I'm gonna grab a circle first. This is the low. Okay. This is the low. But remember, at this point, we're looking to go long for two reasons. One, it came back to our 50% retracement zone. And two, we got a trend down, trend break, retest a new low in place. So soon as we get past this low right here, soon as we get lower than right here, I'm looking for longs. I'm actually thinking long. I'm actually not thinking short anymore at all. Once this bar breaks lower than this area right here, I'm trying to figure out how to go long. Okay. So then we get a nice low, right? We push up, we pull back. This is a higher low, just like I just explained. It's a higher low. And now we got two attempts to go lower and we're pushing up. The market failed to make that attempt to go lower. So at this point, it's go time. Now, I'll be honest. I'm not certain I will go right. Well, I will go because of the Fed, but this isn't the best signal candle right here. You normally want it to break higher than this candle. That's when you really got absolute great confirmation. So I'll be honest, I may not go right there, but if you go when this candle breaks higher right here, get in. You would enter before the candle closed in this case, because you know you reading the price action and you feel like we're about to get this other leg. So you really can go on either one of these. All right, you can go on either one of these. And the EMA is up, so it's going to act as a magnet, as I just explained. So, man, you go on either one of these and boom. I mean, 5 minutes works, 3 minutes work, 10 minutes works, 20 minutes work. I mean, when you understand how to read a price chart, okay, everything is easier. It's easier to scalp. It's easier to swing trade. It's all easier when you understand how the market moves, when you understand the rule of two, when you understand the market cycle. Everything I teach in my course, when you can get a hold of this stuff, everything is easier. Okay. Now, for those people who don't understand trading, I know somebody's gonna say it's easy to point a winning trade out after the fact. Okay. Well, I submit to you that it's easy to learn after the fact. See, we're not trying to take a trade right now, right? We're trying to learn. We're trying to learn right now. Okay. So this may be $1 million tip. I don't know if I've ever dropped $1 million tip before. This may be $1 million tip for people who don't understand how to learn how to trade, for straight up newbies. If I were to take a newbie, somebody who was just, fresh, just green, don't know what's going on, and they promised me they were going to listen to me and do everything I say do. Let me tell you how I would turn them into an expert trader in like no time. If you were to do what I just showed you, right? Just find lower high entries, okay? By looking at old price charts. It's called back testing, by the way. If you were to do manual back testing, where you just go back and find every lower high, right, and give me 10,000 of them. Yeah, actually go back test, find 10,000 higher low entries, mark down what happened. Don't take no trade. Right, I'm talking about looking at just a plain chart, just like this, a historical chart. Not thinking about taking a trade whatsoever. If you were to do that and just find 10,000 of them boys, that's gonna take you a minute. Okay, it's gonna take you a minute. But let's say you did that. Let's say you actually followed that advice and found 10,000 of them. Then went on demo, okay, and then took 10,000 of them, took 10,000 higher lows, right? And I don't know how long it's gonna take you, but if you just took 10,000 higher low setups, okay, on demo. So you've already found 10,000 by just looking at an old price chart, historical data. Then you took 10,000 on a demo account. Listen, buy time is time to go live after you got your 20,000 in. If you've taken 20,000, if you've back tested 10,000, demo traded 10,000, and it don't even have to be higher lows. I'm just talking about of the same exact setup. When you're done with that 20,000 total and flip the switch to go live, you probably would never suffer the pain of blowing out a trading account. You probably would start your live trading career nearly on an expert level. People underestimate the power of practice, okay? If you practice the way I just explained, if you really took the time, didn't try to rush into making money right away, didn't try to rush into thinking you can learn this skill by watching one YouTube video, if you really took trading seriously and did what I just explained, you would become a master. You would become an expert. It's the 10,000 hour rule. Anything you put 10,000 hours into, you're going to become an expert. And so I don't know if you would actually hit 10,000 hours by doing what I just said, but you definitely would hit. I mean, but if you got 20,000 setups in your back pocket that you've seen in so many different market situations and conditions, man, I'm telling you, you would be somewhere. Okay. You would be somewhere. That's all I can tell you about that. That's all I can tell you about that. But this is the setup right here. Again, just to point it out, this is the low. This is the higher low. Boom, man. 3 minutes works. 5 minutes works. So let's go find another one. Okay, now I just switched over to the Euro New Zealand. And I kid you not, man. I'm not lying. I did not pre-plan this. Okay, here's the pound order again. All right, here's the pound order again that I put into the community earlier today. Here's the Euro New Zealand. I saved these so I can go back and see what the results was, you know, to put into the to update the community. And I mean, another homer. Look how prices came right into our sweet spot, and bang. I mean, that's another homer. Okay, so now let's look for another 5-minute trade. This gets a little choppy here, but this again, and here is a low right here. This is a higher low. Now on this one, again, we don't get to break above, but if you wait for the break to happen to go above and take this entry right here, 3 minutes works, 5 minutes works, 10 minutes works, 20 minutes work. I mean, this setup is just fire off of, I mean, it's just, it is what it is. Obviously you guys see it. I mean, our Fibonacci setup that we're taking in the swing traders community is fire, but if you want to take higher low entries, they're great. So let me point out another one, right? Because we're just looking at 5-minute shots. This here is a low, pushed up, came back. This is a higher low. You got to wait for this candle to break higher. You go right here, bam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a win. Okay. I mean, they're all over the place. Even back here, let me take the fib off here. Even back here, here's another one right here. This is a low. We're kind of in a little small range. This is a higher low right here. And then you get the breakout candle. I'm going on that breakout candle. You go on that breakout candle right there. You go on this breakout candle right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also notice 3 minutes works. 1, 2, 3, and 5. I mean, so, hey, pick your, you know what I'm saying? Pick whatever you want to do. This video is for 5 minutes though. Just another example. Let's see. You want to see another one? Let's see another one. This same run up. Right here. This is a low. All right. This is a higher low. And then when this candle right here breaks higher, and closes back above the EMA. Oh yeah, I like that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's money. All right. So this setup is everywhere when you learn how to read price action, but you got to know what's going on, right? You got to know what's going on. Okay, I just switched over to the Aussie dollar. Listen, people, I did not, man, Yahuwah as my witness, I did not set this up prior to shooting this video. Somebody ain't gonna believe me. Let me show you. Let me show you guys. I kid you not. Before I even showed, it's the higher low is right here. I mean, let me just show it to you right here. Low, push up, higher low. You go right here on this candle. You go right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So somebody's not gonna believe me. Let me jump over to the community and show you guys how I didn't even plan this. This is just price action. This is just normal price action. Let me go to the community real quick. Let me get it pulled up here. Okay, so I'm over at the community, and listen, this video was to show a 5-minute scalping trade. Okay, I honestly was not trying to promote the community, but somebody's not gonna believe me. So look at the community. All right, that pound audio I showed earlier. Look where prices was at when I posted in the community. Right, we weren't even near. Well, I knew we was headed there, but because I don't understand the market cycle, but we weren't even to the box right. That Euro New Zealand I just showed, boom, same deal. That Aussie dollar, same deal. Is that the one we're on right now? Aussie dollar, is that the one we're on right now? Let me switch back. Yeah, okay, this Aussie dollar, okay. So I'm just saying I didn't pre-plan this, okay. These setups happen all the time. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. It's just cool that, you know, I mean, I made a lot of people some money today. Anyway, low, push up, higher low. Here is your higher low. It's right there. Okay. And then after that, you could just ride the trend. So here's the other thing. There's certain ways to figure out whether you're in a trend, right? One way is I just like to look at the 21 EMA. Another way that you can just know that you're in a trend is when you're making higher highs and higher lows. Okay.
Looking for profitable trade ideas in the Forex market? Want to learn a unique strategy based on price action and Fibonacci retracement zones? Join our trading community now for just $10 a month and receive trade ideas and binary options chart markups straight to your inbox.
When prices are steady making, this is a low, this is a higher low, this is a high, this is a higher high, this is a low, right? This is a higher low, this is a higher high. So the market moves in a staircase fashion, right? So when you're steady making those lows and higher lows, that's you can just use that as your trade entry, right? Prime example, here's another one. Okay, we got a low right here. Let me start making some other marks. This is a low. Then we get a higher low right here. When this candle breaks higher, that's a low, higher low entry. You go right there. You go right here on this candle right here. Bam, it's off the EMA. Well, that was ugly. Hold on, let me go back one. It's off the EMA. It's off the EMA. It closes higher than the bar to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Money. Notice the 3 minutes would have won also. Okay. Then this one is a little shaky. I'm gonna show it anyway. Let's say, you know, then you get, this is a low, push up, came all the way back, higher low. This candle don't break higher, so you may not go there. But if you do, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even if you go on the big one when it breaks higher, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even if you go when it breaks higher here early, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even if you go when it closes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then you get a low, push up, another higher low right here. You got a beautiful rejection stem, went down, it was rejected, pushed up, closed on its top. Okay, people. Okay, people. Off the 21 EMA with trend, You go right there, my friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, price action is a beautiful thing. That's all I can say. Price action is a beautiful thing. The rule of 2 is a beautiful thing. Understanding how to read a price chart is a beautiful thing. And more than all of that, making $200 in 10 minutes is a beautiful thing. All right. And so that's how you do it. All right. I would just risk, $100 each one of those trades. And in 10 minutes, 10, 15, 20 minutes time total, I had $200. Now, your account has to be large enough to risk $100 a trade. All right. If it's not, then you may not be in the position to make $200 in 10 minutes. Hey, $200 in 10 minutes isn't for everybody. Full disclaimer. If your account size doesn't warrant you risking $100, don't do it. Okay. Okay. You may be at the $20, okay, and 10-minute level, and that's fine. Work your way up. Don't rush it. Okay. Don't rush it. I truly dropped some gems in this video of, practice. All right. Respect the game. Respect the game. Okay. Just because I make it look easy, I've been doing this 15 years. All right. It's supposed to look easy. I'm telling you to respect the game by practicing. All right. And you can get here. Anybody can do this. This is learning how to read a price chart is not out of reach for anybody. It's actually rather simple when you take all those indicators off your chart. Okay. Learning how to read a price chart. You can do this. All right. I'm telling you right now, if you've been struggling, if you've been feeling like giving up, if you've been thinking that trading is not for you or can't be done, it can be done. And not only can it be done, it can be done by you. Don't give up. Instead, practice. Okay. If you keep losing money, stop trading, go back to demo. Okay. Take my advice on what I just said. Go find 10,000 setups back testing, then go on demo and take 10,000 setups of the same exact setup. Then next time you go live, things will be different. I'm telling you, it will be different. Don't give up. All right. And if you're new to trading, hey, don't compare yourself to me. Right. I've been doing this 15 years. Just understand that you can learn from me and take my advice. Be humble enough to take my advice. If you're losing, if you're losing in live trading, be humble enough to take my advice and go back to back testing. Find 10,000. I know it sounds crazy. I know that number is like, you like 10,000. Hey, I know, but how bad do you want it? Right. Go back test, find 10,000 setups, then go on demo, trade 10,000 setups. And man, by the time it's time to go live again, you're going to be an expert and you're going to be printing money like an ATM machine. Okay. Or like the US government. All right. But take your time. I'm telling you, you can do this. All right. So that's going to wrap it up for me today. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. The person who asked me to show 5-minute setups in the comments, I hope this helps you out. I hope this is what you were looking for and it works for you. And so I'm going to sign off with that, guys. All right. Remember to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate you. And hey, I'm signing off. My name is JD. And as always, I wish you increase on the sudden. Bye-bye. Do you need a little bit more inspiration to make $200 a day? Check this video out right here.